Hello, students. Your pre-board examination of the biology held day before yesterday. And I'm going to discuss with you or the answer key today so that you come to know that how to answer. Okay, so let's start with it. So your first question was, which one of the following is R? Incorrect. Please make sure whenever you are answering in your mind, some important keywords of the question should be highlighted. Like here in the question, it is asked incorrect. And now the incorrect statement may be one or more than one. So if you go through this question, you will see that the first statement is saying placenta produces several hormones like HCG, HPL, estrogen, progesterone. So that's true. It's true. And in the question, it is asked incorrect. So second, placenta is later phase of the pregnancy release a hormone called relaxin, which secreted by the ovary too. This is also true. Okay. The third statement is the placenta facilitate the supply of oxygen and nutrient to the embryo and also remove the carbon dioxide and excretory waste material produced by the embryo. And that is true. This is the one of the main function of the placenta. And the fourth option is placenta release thyroxine hormone. Now, placenta do not release thyroxine hormone. Remember, thyroxine hormone is released by the thyroid gland. So this is incorrect. This is the incorrect answer. This incorrect statement. So in the question, it is asked that which one is the incorrect. And on the basis of it, if you see only fourth one is the incorrect. So your correct answer is what? Your correct answer is the D in this question. Now question number 2. The question number 2 is asked that which one is the correct. Now here the question is correct statement we have to find. Okay. So the first statement in this, the government of India legalized MTP in 1972, which is wrong. It is not in 1972, it is 1971. Then second statement, the Medical Termination of the Pregnancy Act 2018. No, this is 2017. Then according to MTP Act, a pregnancy may be terminated on certain considered ground within the first 12 weeks of the pregnancy on the opinion of the two registered medical practitioners. This is also incorrect because in first 12 weeks, only the consent of one practitioner is needed, not of two. And the next one is the ground for termination of pregnancy in FTP is the continuation of the pregnancy would involve a risk of the life of the pregnancy woman or of the grave injury, physical or mental health. Fine. So this is here. And this is the correct statement. What should be the ground for the pregnancy termination? That the ground for the medical termination of the pregnancy should be there that something highly risky for the pregnant woman as well as the grave injury, physical or mental for the pregnant woman or to the young one. So the correct answer again here is the D. Now question number 3. Which of the following amino acid residues will constitute the histone core in eukaryotic cell? So if you remember, the correct answer was lysine and arginine. In NCERT, it is very clearly highlighted that alkaline nature of fine. So here, lysine and arginine will be the correct answer. Okay. Next question. Which of the following facts are true? Again, here the keyword is the true. And in this, the options are given. The first one, 5,000 million years ago, invertebrates were formed and active. No, this is not 5,000 years, it is 500 years. Okay, so this is incorrect. Jawless fishes probably evolved around 3,500 million years ago. This is here also incorrect here. It is 350 million years ago. Then third option is Tyrannosaurus rex was about 20 feet in height and had huge fearsome dagger-like teeth. This is a correct statement. And then fourth one is about 650 million years ago. No, this is not 650. This is 65 million years. Okay, the dinosaur suddenly disappears from the earth. So if you go through the NCRD thoroughly, you will see that these all data are given over there, beta. And you have to learn all these data. As I said earlier, that database questions can be asked from this chapter. So if you are not memorizing them, then you will not be able to answer the question. So here the correct answer is third. Now move on the question number 5th. Which of the following is not true? Here means in the question it is asked that not true. So the first statement is recombinant DNA technology has allowed the production of antigenic polypeptide of the pathogen in bacteria or the yeast. This is the correct one. Hepatitis B vaccine produced from the yeast, also correct. In case of the snake bite, the injection which is given to the patient induces antibody formation in the body against the snake venom. This is a wrong statement because it not induces. During the snake bite, we cannot wait for the production of the antibodies inside the body of the person. So preformed antibodies are given. Preformed antibodies. Okay. If you remember, there was an immunity, passive immunity and active immunity. So this is an example of the passive immunity. We cannot wait for formation of the antibody inside the body in case of the snake bite. So a preformed dose is given. So this is the wrong. And let's see the fourth one. The principle of immunization or vaccination is based on the property of the memory of the immune system. That is correct. This is true. So in the question, it is asked that which is not true. So here, the option number C is not true. Okay. Let's question number 6. Which of the following is incorrect? The exaggerate response of immune system to certain antigens present in the environment is called allergy. This is the first one. And in the question, it is asked incorrect. So this is the correct statement. The second one, the substance to which such an immunity response is produced are called allergen. This is also true. And the antibodies produced during allergy are of IgE, also true. And the use of the drug like antihistamine, adrenaline, and steroids quickly increase the symptoms of allergy. Here is the clue. It's not increase, it is decrease. Adrenaline, antihistamine, and steroids are the drugs which used to reduce the allergic symptoms, not to increase the allergic symptoms. Okay, so here the correct answer is D. The correct answer is D. Why? Because this is the wrong statement. Rest all three, first, second, third are the correct one. And in the question, it is asked incorrect one. I hope this is clear to you all. Let's see. Now, question number 7. The 3 water samples river have been given. And in this question, the 3 samples are given the A, B, and C. The A is having the biological oxygen demand 20 milligram per liter. Then next is 8 milligram per liter. And the next is 400 milligram per liter. And in the question, it is asked which sample of the water is most polluted, and the least polluted one. Okay, this was the question. Now there is a one important thing which we all should know, that we have to find the answer from the options which are given. If I see the data given in the question, then you can understand the least polluted water will be the one in which the BOD is the least. BOD is the least. Biological oxygen demand is least. And the water which is having the maximum of biological oxygen demand is the most polluted one. So if you see the option, if you see this information, you will understand that this is the least polluted and this is the most polluted. Yes. But now if you see the options in this, the correct answer is the B. Why? Because here in all four options A, B, C, D, this is the best correct answer out of these all four. A is the least polluted and C is the most polluted in on the basis of the combination. Because in first case, if you see, it's written A is the most polluted, which is not correct, and the C is the less polluted, this which is also not correct. Here the in the C option it is written A most polluted, A. Okay, that is not, and the B is the least polluted one. That's true. B is the least polluted, but A is the most polluted one. That is not the correct one. So here the best answer is what? That the B is the correct answer. Okay, fine. Now the next question is that below given figure is shown for the plasmid PBr322, and in the question it is asked that your alien DNA is ligated. The alien DNA is ligated over there, and that was ligated in the it is ligated in the ampicillin area, Hana? In PST1. In the question it is written, by using the restriction endonuclease PST1, the alien DNA is inserted. And then after that, this was introduced into the host cell, and then the transformed and non-transformed has to be identified. And for this purpose, what the two culture medium has taken over there, the one is having the tetracycline and the another is having the ampicillin. Okay, and the question is asked that choose the correct option, that where the transformed bacteria with rDNA will grow and where it will not grow. So remember, when alien DNA is inserted here in this area by using the PST, that means the resistance for ampicillin is finished. Okay, but still this transformed bacteria will have the resistance for the tetracycline R. That means in this tetracycline medium, the bacteria will grow, but in ampicillin, the bacteria will not grow. Yes or no? Fine. So now look the options which are given. In this first, medium tetracycline it will grow, and in ampicillin it will not grow. So this one is correct. And no growth in the tetracycline and growth in ampicillin is wrong. The second one is also wrong, and then so the correct answer is what? The A. The growth will take place in tetracycline medium and will not grow to in ampicillin because of the insertion of the alien DNA, the insertional inactivation occur of it. Okay, now the next question is that Miss X. About the Miss X, it is said that Miss X growing a bacterial colony in culture flask under ideal laboratory condition where the resources were made available in limited concentration. The resources are available in the limited condition. Which of the following equation will represent the growth in this case? Okay, fine. In ecology, we studied about the two type of the growth curve, if you remember. One was the exponential growth curve and the second was the logistic growth curve. Okay. Exponential growth curve was happening when the resources was provided in unlimited condition. Unlimited one. And when the resources are provided in limited condition, then the growth was observed. That was the logistic one. And the formula for the logistic one was dn by dt up equals to r n k minus n upon k. This was the formula, if you all remember, where the k was the carrying capacity. Okay, fine. So here, if you see this, then the correct answer is the C. Now next, read the following statement in context of the predation, and then after that it is asked that how many statement is or are true. Okay, let's see the statements. Predator act as conduits for energy transfer across the trophic level. That is true. If you go through the NCERT, you will see this is the statement given. Predators keep prey population under the control. This is also true. Herbivore is a broad ecological context are very different from the predator, This is wrong. It is not different, similar to the predator, because herbivores are also the predator. And the fourth one is biological control method adopted in agriculture pest control are based on the ability of the predator to regulate the prey population. That is true. Okay, fine. So here, how many statements are true here in this question? So the three statement 1, 2, and 4 are the true. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. That means here the correct answer is what? The correct answer is A. Okay, the correct answer is A. Now next question. We move to the next question. And the next question is statement based. Two statements are given over there. The first statement said that in aquatic ecosystem, grazing food chain, GFC means grazing food chains, is the major conduits for the energy flow. If you see, this is the statement given in NCERT and this is the true one. And then second is, except for the deep sea hydrothermal ecosystem, sun is the only source of energy for all ecosystem on earth. That is also true. This is also the statement given in the NCERT as such. That means both the statements are correct. And if both the statements are correct, then the answer must be the D. Statement 1 and statement 2 both are the correct one. And now the next one. Which of the following is not sacred groves? Okay, let's see. The first one is Khasi and Jaintia hills in the Meghalaya are not the sacred groves, which is wrong. They are the sacred groves. Aravalli hills of the Rajasthan are also the sacred groves. And Eastern Ghat of Karnataka, no, they are not the sacred groves. And the next one is Western Ghat region of the Karnataka and Maharashtra and the Sarguja, Chambar, Bastar area of the Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh. They are the sacred groves. Yes, of course, they are the sacred groves. So in the question, it is asked not true. Not true means the correct answer is what? The C is the correct answer. Okay, let's talk about the next question. And the next question was a reason and assertion based question. And in the reason and assertion based question, the first says, self-incompatibility is genetic mechanism to prevent self-pollination. Yes, of course, this is assertion given, and this assertion is a very correct one. That to prevent the self-pollination, if the pollen grain of the same flower falls on the stigma of the same flower in the same plant, they will not germinate. This is called self-incompatibility. True. So here it is written that reason is given that it promotes germination of the pollen from the same plant of the same flower on the stigma, which is a wrong reason given over there. That means if I see the options available for the reason and assertion, these four options are available. So the assertion is correct, but the reason is incorrect. Why? Because it not promote, it do not promotes, rather it should be it do not promote germination. Okay, so the correct answer is the C for this. The correct answer is the C one, that assertion is true, but the reason is false. Next question, and the next question is, let me take the both. Okay. Experimental verification of the chromosomal theory of inheritance by Thomas and Morgan and his colleague lead to discovering the basis for the variation that sexual reproduction produce. And the reason is given that Morgan worked with the tiny fruit flies to work on the chromosomal theory of the inheritance. Yes, both the statements are true. Reason assertion is also correct, and the reason is also correct. But the problem is that this reason is not explaining correctly the assertion. So in that case, the answer should be the B. The answer should be the B. Both A and R are true, but the R is not the correct explanation. So here answer will be B. Now the next reason and assertion type of the question. And in this next reason and assertion type of the question, it is asked that ELISA is based on the principle of antigen-antibody interaction. Very true. This is the correct statement. And then second question, second part, reason. Infection by pathogen can be detected by the presence of antigens or by detecting the antibody synthesizing against the pathogen. Yes, this is also true, and it is the correct explanation. The principle is explained here, that on what principle ELISA is working. So both are correct. And that means in this case, the answer should be the A. A should be the answer. That means both A and R, assertion and reason, both are correct, and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. And then last multiple choice question we discuss here first. This is given below is the age pyramid for us, one of the state in India. Okay. And the assertion is given that it is a stable population, and the pre-reproductive and pre-reproductive and reproductive individuals are almost in equal number, and post-reproductive individuals are relatively fewer. So assertion is saying it is a stable population, correct? And the reason that which is given over there, that pre-reproductive and post-reproductive, if you see both the one, they are also almost equal in number. That means in future, in this state, the population will not increase. So here answer should be A. What? Reason is true, assertion is also true, and reason is correctly explaining the assertion. Got it? I hope all these multiple choice questions are clear to you. In next video, I'll show you the for the 2 marks and 3 marks question.